Okay, you're going to notice some changes. For one, we have started using mods. So I will put a link to the list of mods that I'm using in the description. If anybody sees this and wants to download any of them for themselves, feel free. Gotta actually click the quest I'm on. The other thing is I'm going to cut out a lot of this traveling. I'm putting it in right now because we're talking, but I'm going to start cutting out a lot of this traveling and just get the quest portion. I got a cough right now. That's okay. Get the quest portion mostly on screen. So these episodes might be slightly shorter. Oh, back to the mods. There is one that might be considered a little cheaty. I'm after 60 plus hours of this game, I am tired of the lockpicking minigame, and so I have downloaded Easy Pick, whatever it's called. It'll be in the description, and it just basically makes the lockpicking minigame super easy. You don't have to spend 10 minutes each time. Okay, so here we are at Pilgrim's Rest. We have to find some books to decipher some answers to some questions that will be asked at this terminal here in order to get in and get the final book. So I will get them up on screen, leave them there for a second for anyone that wants to pause and read them. I will not be reading through every one of these. And number 2, I think, is right over here. And 3 and 4 are in this shed. One of them's here. That's 4. The other one is here. That's 3. I will pick up all that stuff. Just getting through the story part for those people that want to see that. And number 5 is right here on this desk. And this one has 2 pages. And hopefully I did that slow enough that you can pause it and read through that. Okay, then we head over to the computer terminal here. And if you came seeking the right answers, you will know what question to ask. And we want to know what unity is, so we're going to say, what is the unity? I return your question with a question. If you had read my readings, what is the burden of the people? And spoilers, so if you don't want to see spoilers, fast forward here. People are necessary, but people are madness. Who is your most formidable opponent? Myself. Where does enduring contentment come from? A nice cool drink on a warm day. No, I'm just kidding. In stopping, in embracing compassion. All right, you came here seeking the true meaning of unity. If you still wish to find it, there's one final piece of myself in the next room. I found my own answer a long time ago, but not in the way I was expecting. I hope your journey gives you the truth. And then the final piece of it is right here. And I'll leave that just for a second. Okay. So now it wants us to go to Hyla 2 after reading that. So we'll catch up here in just a minute. Oh, I wanted to point out, I am doing the looting here, but I wanted to point out real quick, there is a book here for EM weapon damage increased by 5%. So don't forget to grab that. It's just on the desk opposite of where we found that last book here, or on the countertop. So don't forget to grab that. And we'll see you in a second. Okay, we've arrived on Hyla 2, looking for the Scorpion Sting. And we've got plenty of these hunting Icarodons up here. So I'm going to try to take them out one at a time as best I can. Oops, let's actually get our real weapon in here. Oh, tougher than I thought. Okay, that guy took 4 shots. Let's try a sniper rifle on the next guy. Oh, I wasn't stealthed either, I don't think. Maybe I was. No, I don't remember. Okay, so we've got 3 of them there. Let's try... Oh, 2 of them over here, too. So... 1 shot. Okay, so the sniper rifle appears to be working a little better at taking these guys out than that pistol did. Okay. We got some hiding over the berm, so let's move a little closer. These creature noises are kind of freaky sounding. they give me anxiety. Okay, we got... Probably a good idea to reload before you start shooting. Oh, what is that? Look at that thing. Okay, I think we're clear of these guys. At least I didn't see any more. Definitely want to loot them up, though. They've got decent stuff. There was more than 2. Oh, here we go. Is that it? Okay, let's reload now. Oops. Face away from him before I reload. And let's also switch to my other weapon, make sure it's fully loaded. Good. It should be good. Because I don't know what's going to happen here. Go to the last star of the Scorpion constellation. Okay, so I lined up this light to the first point here. And that lights up and tells us... Alright, let's see. So that wants us to go to the last star of the Scorpion constellation. Let's take a peek at where that is. Oborum Prime. Okay, it took me 5 jumps to get here. I don't think... Because I don't think I'm going to need to do all of that, because I think what I can do is fast travel back to Alpha Centauri. Let's see how I do this. And I can fast travel back to Jemison rather than going to each and every one of those and doing like 7 jumps. I should be able to go straight to Jemison. And then we're going to find out here in 1 second. I think then I can avoid all those jumps. And I can just go... Yeah. Okay, so there's the trick for you. If you've already been to a place that's close, just fast travel to that place, and then you can go straight to it. I'm going to do some quick selling before we jump to that one. Be right back.
Starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
So there's two of you in there? Who's the second one? The one guaranteeing my safety?
Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet.
I know your encounters with our kind have not been pleasant, but we are here to talk, and you deserve answers.
I'll begin docking now.
Good. See? We can all get along. For now.
Alright, 2 Starborn. Let's hit the save button in case something stupid happens here. And head on in.
Hello. Again. You remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
We told you that right from the beginning. All we ever asked was to have a conversation. You did the attacking.
Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
Now you're just talking in circles. I need to learn about the Unity.
Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
Not a relatively expendable Dusty anymore, are you? Look at where you've ended up.
Barrett? How's this possible? I saw you die.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
But both of you are trying to keep people from it.
I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the Armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
Aquilus? No. Some other version of the same person.
You're learning. Wants you to walk the path he walks. To give up. To appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
Whatever war the two of you have going on, I don't want to be a part of it.
You're already in it. With artifacts come Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine or the Hunters?
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
I know we're not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it's good to see you again, old friend.
So tell me what happens when you enter the Unity.
It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you, offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
Who was I in your universe? What was I like?
Different? I never know who you are when I meet a new version. But so much of you stays the same. It's hard, but each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me.
So you try to protect the artifacts? Keep them from being abused?
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way.
So what exactly is the Armillary?
When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity, and from there, you can become Starborn.
Okay. So you just used the term multiverse. Alright. Now we're in some kind of DC comic book story. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
The emissary is on yours. The Unity is meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk of worthiness.
Okay, so what is it to you? Why kill for it?
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
After your attack on the lodge, you allowed me to go. Why?
To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, packing through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore. They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
Okay, I think I've made my decision. I think I'm gonna go with the Hunter. I'm pretty sure most people playing through this first time will choose the Emissary. So I'm going to choose the path that seems like the bad guy path, but I don't think there's a good guy, bad guy path. I think it's just whichever way you decide to go. So, okay, so now we gotta leave here.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be.
Okay.
Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way.
The moon of Earth? In the Sol system?
Yes. I will say no more.
Thank you. All I wanted was answers.
And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure that they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
All right. We got a level. And we finished that quest. Next mission is called Unearthed. So we've got Final Glimpses and Unearthed, two main quest lines after just finishing In Their Footsteps. I'm not sure if I'll go on to Unearth first or Final Glimpses first. Probably Final Glimpses. But that finishes off this mission, so I think that's a good place to call this episode. Hopefully the faster approach to this, where I'm cutting out a lot of the travel time, helps people want to stay and watch more of the video. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts on it. Comment for sure. But I would also appreciate a like, and I would love it if you subscribed. And we'll see you next time.